Hello there, YouTube. I am Ynsin, and welcome back to Remnant 2. Now, I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is, boom, here is your stream flex. The bad news, unfortunately, is that I probably should have done that coffin event that we saw in the last video a little bit sooner than now, because essentially what has happened is we have had to wait for the custodian to leave Narud to complete this campaign and get the item that we need to get to be able to finish the awesome Easter egg that you are, I guarantee, going to want to see, because it is a banger. I can't wait to see it myself, and I'm really surprised I haven't spoiled it already. So basically, where we were last episode, at the end of last episode, we were at the Timeless Horizon trying to get all 5 coffins so we could get the supply ship event pretty much done and dusted, so we could get a nice item, a couple of other things I don't really know too much about. I know that there was scrap involved as well. But unfortunately now, you can actually see the custodian has actually left Narud, and we can't travel to any location on the map anymore. It's unable to do so. And we've also got this weird little glitching effect as well that we can't really get past either. Here, I'll move over a wee bit. But we do have one location that has entirely opened up called Alepsis Taura. So we're going to come here, we're going to see what this place is all about. We also have a question mark over here that we never got to see. So a wee bit bothered by that, but we'll see it at some point during this YouTube Let's Play anyway. So it's not too much to worry about. Roadmap for this session, I am going to beat the game. Whoa. And I'm also going to do an adventure on Yaesha. Whoa, hey, look at this. This is cool as hell. Oh, is this going to be another one of those instances where we just find the brightest point on the map and run towards it? I think that's going to be over here, right? Or there? Hard to tell. Because we've already been into Nimue's Dream. I'm just going to run this way and hope for the best. Okay, we've entered Alepsis Taura. We went into Nimue's Dream, and right at the edge of the map, we actually found an item. Oh, what's going on? I'm at a boundary. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Oh, this is crazy! Okay, that's a boundary. What do we do? Do we just kind of like skirt around? Oh, there it is. Was I looking too high? There's got to be something in here, right? Otherwise, why bother? Why bother put this in the game? Ooh, what's that? Hey, we found an item. I'm pretty sure that item wasn't there when we first spawned at the giant cock rock. But I suppose it is what it is. Let's see what it is. What is this thing? Void Heart! Oh, yes. So this is fantastic. This is actually one of the last few items that we need for getting this awesome Easter egg that I'm still very excited to see. It is this here, the Void Heart. On use, reduces incoming damage by 50% for 4 seconds, but when the buff ends, heals 100% of missing health over 0.75 seconds. That's kind of cool, actually. That is actually a really, really cool one. So basically, as long as we don't get hit, or we can get hit for 4 seconds, but possibly even just once, we get all of our health back after that time. It doesn't give us the exact utility that the Dragon Heart gives us, which is just immediate health as soon as we need it. And we can also upgrade this Dragon Heart to I don't know, give us more health, I suppose, over a quicker time. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, because we are going to be fighting ooh, what's this?
Today marks our 20,000th year.
Really?
100 millennia since we began scouring the stars in search of life, hope, connection. If the Druzir are ever snuffed out of existence, there will be nothing of the universe left to witness itself. Such is our fear. We will find life, foster it if necessary, commune with it if possible. Yet, 20,000 years into our quest, we have not uncovered a single living cell that is not of our home world. I blame myself. As Primus Astropath, it falls to me to guide our search. If there truly is nothing to be found, then there is no blame to be applied. But even so, I feel the weight of my burden deeply. Yet, I sit with my hope. None understand the expanse of the universe more intimately than the astropaths. We who can see the stellar currents as they stretch from one galactic horizon to the next. Numerous though we may be, the Drasir are but a single mote in a vast ocean. If even one other such mote exists, it will take a great deal of time to find. And for the purposes of this endeavor, time is our friend.
Okay, cool. So that seems to be pretty much the resolution. Although I couldn't help but notice that he was the custodian back on Nerud, and here in Alepsis Taura, he is the Astropath Primus. Now, we actually fought an Astropath. It's that giant spirit mini-boss that we came across, and he also had a bunch of ads as well, so it could even be possible that he was kind of like the leader of all of those Astropaths, all of the little ghosts that we came across. Yeah, could be possible indeed. So yeah, we've basically finished this entire place. We can't go back to any of these locations, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure we've seen everything there is to see in Alepsis Taura, because I don't really see anything else lying on the ground way off in the distance, except for that tape recorder that did provide us a little bit of closure, so that's great. Now, you get this ending, by the way, for doing the Custodian's quest line. You got to beat the Sentinel without using the override pin, which, as it turns out, actually makes him really, really difficult to beat, as we found in the last episode that I recorded. And then you have to give the Custodian whatever you find from him, and you have to wait 12 hours, like 12 actual hours, like real world hours. Now, you can just like set your system clock forward a bit, but I don't really want to jank up the game, so I didn't do that. I actually waited. And now we have two things to do. We have to beat the game, which means we have to beat Annihilation, and we also have to do a Geisha storyline, and I think what we're going to do is try and upgrade our weapons as much as we possibly can, and then we're just going to grind against Annihilation until we beat it, because all of the other items we need for this Easter egg are entirely dependent on beating the game. All right, let's upgrade our equipment. I actually think that the Chicago typewriter is probably going to be something of an ass kicker against our next quarrel, which is Annihilation, because its range is significantly higher. Failing this, we could always just use maybe one of these long-range guns, like the Sure Shot right here, which is kind of like a pistol sniper, but it does have a crappy range, so possibly even not. Now, I actually think we should probably sell a couple of our items and then fully upgrade it to max, because we've got some spare... what's some majiggies? Spare, what are they called? Simulacrums. We've got a couple of spare simulacrums. Let's sell our grenades, because honestly, we're just not going to use them, to be quite fair, ever. Bandages, kind of handy. Antidote, maybe not as handy as I'd like to think. Fairy needles. We actually get these so much that it's ridiculous. Let's sell them all. And maybe one more thing to sell, and it will allow us... Suppress Blight? I'm pretty sure that's for the Nerud clouds, so possibly we'll keep that on us in case we discover something that will send us back there. Oilskin Balm, that is amazingly handy, so we're going to keep that. Bone Sap, broken time keys. Now, also, full disclosure, I do still have a cold. I'm immunocompromised, and that's just kind of what I have to deal with, so very, very sorry for the kind of gross noises that my body's just randomly going to impose on me. Let's start selling these relic dusts, because we have a heap of them, and we can make a bit of money off them. There we go.
Okay.
Now we'll go back to Riggs. Riggs, I'd like to upgrade my equipment, please. I want to upgrade the Lesber gun to max.
Take care.
Nice. I just got the achievement. No one should have all that power for leveling a gun up plus 20, which is the same level at which Caps in Remnant from the Ashes as well, so I expected that to be the case. It was just something that was going to happen. Okay, back to the campaign. We are going to go and fight the Annihilation over and over and over again until we actually get him done. Now, I haven't had any practice runs. I probably should have had a couple of practice runs, but unfortunately, I have not tried to do any practice runs. So we're just going to fire into it, and if we run out of ammo, we are just straight up going to use an ammo box and dodge if we have to, which may interrupt the ammo box, but we'll still dodge nonetheless. Now, I might be a little bit rusty as well against this fella, the first iteration of Annihilation, but I think it should be absolutely fine. Let's pop all of our whatsamajiggies onto him right here. I think I missed a couple of those, which is probably not great. Okay, we dodged that. Whoops. And we dodged that. Nice. And then we dodge his jump slam. Oh, nice. I almost didn't get that, but I did. Whoa, the damage. Nice dodge. Me. Good dodge. Good dodge. Yes, very cash money. Let's use the Enigma on these little bastards here, because they are the pits. And we'll go straight back to the Lesber gun. We'll reload it. We'll pop a Fargazer. And then we will start opening fire. Almost dodged that. I hit the button, but it didn't quite get it. I dodged that, of course. And almost dodged that too. Very, very close. Okay. I tried to dodge that. Didn't quite work. We're going to throw this fight, actually, because we have just wasted a doggo heal, which is not great. Unless we don't really need to. I suppose we don't need to throw it. But we will if it's just what happens. Okay, we'll dodge, and he's going to come down with a big slam. Dodge through it. We'll reload our gun, and we'll throw the fight. Okay, I really need to kind of get back into the swing of things. I'm very rusty, as you can see. I do think the Enigma would be really, really handy just to keep on our hotbar as well, simply because as soon as the Annihilation spawns, we just absolutely spam spikes at him, and that does a pretty consistent bit of damage over time. Passive damage while we're just kind of going around. And we could also throw down an Engineer whatsamajiggy too. So we'll do that. Hello? There he is. Got a little bit of frame drop. Probably should have seen that coming. 6, 7, and is gonna... Oh, I absolutely shit the bed straight off the bat. Good, we dodged that. And we are going to take out these balls. Nice. Let's maybe dodge this, of course, and throw down a turret. Whoops. All right, where is he? There he is. Can't reach him. Dodge that, of course. And he might do another little slam attack. We'll dodge through that. And another one, of course. Oh, I was already aiming down my sight, unfortunately. Jesus Christ. This turret is actually an ass kicker. Look at that thing go. I really like the Engineer class now. It is probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite class already. Okay, I dodged that one way too late. We got caught in one of his snares, unfortunately. Dodge away from that. And he'll fly away like a coward. Okay, we are almost at his second phase, which is great. Dodge that, of course, and we are there. Great, let's skip this phase change. Using ammo box straight away. This using, oh, okay, great, nice. Using ammo box. Okay, so I rolled into the fog because I forgot it was there. All right, we've blown our chance, basically. We're not gonna have another one. Great. Okay. That moveset is absolute ass, by the way. That is rough. That is such a rough moveset. I'm so used to having such a good level of skill before I even jump into a game that I just steamroll the entire campaign. And it's nothing against this game. I think Gunfire Games is really trying to capitalize on the whole, like, adrenal shakes you get after a fight. I just don't get them. I don't get the adrenaline of beating a fight perfectly, simply because not only is fucking a fight up for me just annoying, not frustrating, just annoying, but also I have an adrenal condition, so I've already got the adrenaline pumping in me before I even start these recordings. So if I seem remarkably calm, it's because I'm trying to suppress my basest urges. Okay, let's use the turret straight off the gate again. 7, and pop this out. That was a piss poor time to have popped that out. Dodge, And he's going to do a big slam. Dodge into it, of course. Jesus! Let's dodge into it. And he does another. Nope, he's just going to pop some balls. That's great. We're good at popping these balls. Where is he? There he is. All right. We have already got him halfway down. We don't necessarily need to be fancy about this. Nice. And a big dodge. Okay. I thought he was going to use his knife slamming attack. This one here. Yep. Okay, we actually got hit by that snare for some reason, even though we weren't actually anywhere near a snare. Roll away from that. And we've almost got him again. Eat dick, shit lips. Right. Let's see his second phase again. Let's actually get used to it. This and again. Okay, gotta wait just slightly longer to pop that second. All right, we almost got by some... oh, fuck, that was actually really bad timing. Once he does one of those big sweeps, though, we got to dodge again because there is another Whatsmajiggy coming in. All right, Annihilation. Good. Good me. Good. No, that was awful. Absolutely shocking. That was my mistake. I should have just waited until he swept his sword. The sword sweeping across is actually fairly tricky to gauge because he waits a little bit before he actually does the big sweep. So him actually popping down the sword is a delayed telegraph that he's about to do that moveset. And while still kind of annoying, it's not unfair, per se. All right, let's come back in here. We'll use the same trick that... Actually, no. Let's only pop down an engineer turret. Right here. No, that's doggo. Right here. And we'll fire at him with the laser gun. Okay, we should have dodged that, but I think I was still aiming down my sight while I did that. Okay, dodge away. Nice. He's got his balls out like a convicted felon. What a guy. When he pops his balls, I'm pretty sure what he's actually doing is buying himself a little bit more time. All right, how's he... Okay, it's gone. Again, I tried to dodge, but I was just slightly off. Almost. Nice. That's a dodge. That's what I like to call a dodge. Okay, we'll dodge into that one. And we'll try not to get... What the fuck? We weren't anywhere near a snare. Why are we getting caught up by that? Okay, we've also got doggo. I'm not sure it's necessary to have doggo out, but it might be helpful. All right, so here's the plan, right? We are going to go into the second phase. We're going to pop all of our electrical spikes onto him. Instead of just absolutely steamrolling this fight, we'll spend a little bit longer on here, save our resources just a little bit, and then we will do our best against it. Okay, we got hit by that one real bad, and that one was a real nasty one too. We can't get hit by either of these ones. Okay, I don't know why we're getting snared by that. Okay, we got hit by that, which wasted our doggo heal. Assuming that doggo actually makes it into the second fight anyway, which is probably a bold assumption, right? Let's actually pop an ammo box now. Or not. Let's actually get hit from above. Let's get, dodge that so we don't get steamrolled by it. And now we are firing into a second phase. We are going to double roll away from that crap, and we are going to pop spikes. Nice! I got hit by something weirdly. Oh no! Oh, that was close! Good. We have started using our big flapper. Nice! Hey, hey, hey! I've never seen that move before in my life. Okay. Let's dodge in and dodge through that too. We'll keep on firing away at him. Dodge into that. Oh shit, that wasn't even close actually. Let's use a Dragon Heart. We've got the time. And dodge and dodge. What is going on here? What is this? Huh? Ooh, what's going on? Ah! Help! What is happening? confused! Is this supposed to happen? Fuck you, man! Okay. I don't think I dodged that. I definitely dodged that one. Oh, what is going on? Huh? Oh, I see! It's the same moves! Okay. Absolutely whiffed that one. That one was my fault entirely. I'm very sorry. Is this our second doggo heal, though? Oh, what is this? Oops, probably should have dodged that, but I hadn't. Okay, he's attacking while the balls are coming. What the fuck is going on? Okay, gotta reload very quickly. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Good. Let's use an ammo box in this phase right here. Good. And we'll dodge that, and he's probably got to follow up as well. Yep. Whoa! I can't see! Oh, these giant bolts as well. Oh, I dodged through that one, though. That one's very classy, wasn't it? Oh, there's a thing! Oh my god! What is going on? Okay, let's dodge that snare because it's heinous. We'll take out his balls. Nice! Do the old Mia Khalifa on him. He's got no health, by the way. We've almost taken him out completely. Let's try and pop down an engineer's turret. Oh! Oh! What? Yes! Yes! That feels good.
Now you tell me?
I had hoped it would not come to this.
Come to what? Hey. Hey! There's gotta be a way. What are we doing here if there isn't a goddamn way?
Only two outcomes for me. The corruption consumes us all. Or
We consume the corruption! We eat him!
What's going on? Why isn't it staying dead?
We have to eat him!
corruption is inviolate. Containment is no longer a viable option. The only outcome left is annihilation. Eradicate the corruption. The system is to restore.
Okay. What the hell does that mean?
It means wiping everything.
What am I, a dirty ass?
Starting over.
Starting over? I thought we were trying to stop that from happening.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time.
This is unexpected. I am reluctant to execute.
No. Keep. There's another way.
Eat him! We eat the root!
Traveler! On me!
This is not the time, that's very inappropriate.
Clementine!
Oh, the feels from The Walking Dead by Telltale Games. Clementine! Okay, I'm ready. It's not doing any damage. Okie dokie? Okay. Do I just keep walloping him? What the fuck is that? Oh my god! Oh no! This is what the Enigma is made for. Oh, poos. Yes! Who knew that the final boss was just gonna be a bunch of ants? Oh, we got a new trait as well. Here we are, Lasom. This is Lasom. First one was Yasha. That's the Labyrinth, of course. That's Narud, which we can't access. And Ward 13. That's Cass. And Riggs. What is it, Cass? He's not even there anymore. Is this just supposed to be the eradication of everyone who was, like, connected with that whole web of universes? Why do I feel like Clementine is giving birth to God? I am made of questions. What the hell is going on? Like, straight up, this... What? What the fuck was that? I mean, we beat the game, so... But at the same time, what did we just witness? Was this supposed to be the death of creation, and we're supposed to accept that that tiny little cipher rod right there contained all of our universes together? Which probably is actually not beneath Gunfire Games and their Remnant series. It was very, very obvious that in Remnant from the Ashes, the root is supposed to be kind of like a stand-in for H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu. But instead of being wet squids that people make Rule 34 out of, it's more like wood. Bark. Similar imagery, actually, now that I think about it. Very similar imagery between trees and deep ocean horrors. I loved this game. Gunfire Games delivered everything and more. And I know that Baldur's Gate 3 came out like a week and a half ago, so I'm probably the first one in the world to have beaten this game, which makes me the undisputed king of Remnant 2. I was a veteran of Remnant 1, but I am the king of Remnant 2. Because I don't own... Oh, hey, check this out. It was published by Gearbox. Ah. That explains a lot, actually. Gearbox have exceptional qualities in just about every game that they put out. I don't want to skip the credits yet, either. Let's just sit back and see if there's kind of like one of those Avengers-type post-credit scenes where everybody's sitting down in the smashed-up fish and chip shop just eating a meal of chips. This game was a banger. Now, we didn't necessarily learn a lot that we didn't already know in Remnant from the Ashes, but we did find a lot of lore implications from how Remnant from the Ashes progressed in its canonicity, because if anyone has played Remnant from the Ashes, there are several different ways to beat the game. In fact, the two moths that we fight, and we've done this a couple of times in my Remnant from the Ashes playthrough, those moths hold a key called a heart, and you basically have a choice on which universe to give this heart to, because whoever you give it to will end up controlling the universe. And then that's not even the end of the story. After you've made that choice, you go on to Yasha, where you find Ford, who has been locked away in the Ziggurat, which is the Pan dialect for a prison. You find him, he comes back to Ward 13, and then you fight Harsgard, the Dreamer. And actually a very, very similar fight to that Annihilation fight as well. It had a first phase, which was kind of, I don't want to say Chump City, but it was a little bit chumpy. Oh, let's see who voiced the player. Anne Yatko voiced the player, and also Andrew. I missed the two men's names. Wow, a lot of Daves. I think all of these are listed by alphabetical order of the first name, which is kind of actually a weird way of doing things. I don't know why they would have chosen that. The Dran Oracle Child and the Dran Nurse were voiced by Moira Quirk, and Dran Bomber and Town Child were voiced by Moira Quirk. I don't know if there's two different names, but I think she just got double credited. Yeah, so when you defeat Harsgard the Dreamer in Remnant from the Ashes, basically what you've done is you've taken your stamp of, fuck this, I'm not going to come back here, it's not my problem. The it's not my problem stamp, right? And then Yaesha, boom. Not my problem stamp, boom. Not my problem stamp on the Swamps of Corsus, obviously. And of course, boom. Not my problem stamp on Rom, which I can only assume actually has some connection to the location of Nerud in the first place, but I can't quite figure out why I would think this. My headcanon at the moment is that Nerud is not where Rom ended up populating. I think that Rom was populated by the residents of Nerud, because Nerud was already abandoned. And although time travel is timeless and it doesn't really have to adhere to any, you know, time constraints, like we could have been going 50 billion years into the future in the universe, and that's how we ended up on Nerud. Or we could have gone 50,000 years back in the past, and that's how we ended up on Yaesha. Like we straight up we just don't know how the whole cosmic system in a timeline works. But what we do know is that when you finish Remnant from the Ashes, you have essentially taken your stamp of this is not my problem and you've stuck it, bang, right on the root, and you've collapsed their tower, and the root can no longer infect that Earth in Remnant from the Ashes, that specific iteration of Earth, anymore. It has no more connection to Earth without Harsgard and the Dreamer. However, in Remnant 2, Earth that we ended up going to, separate from Ward 13, it's quite clear that Ward 13 is supposed to be a continuation of Remnant from the Ashes. But Earth in Remnant 2, the endgame one, where the root has taken over everything, I think that is supposed to be the canon place that the root is stemming from in the first place. And I have no idea how this could be the case. But again, as I said, time travel is theoretically timeless, so it could even be very, very likely that the player failed on their iteration of Remnant from the Ashes. The root ended up taking over, and that's just kind of what we ended up seeing after a couple of thousand years of the root having essentially a monopoly on the surface of Earth. And it was very, very clear that the root had been there for a long time anyway, because the giant tree was fucking obvious, let's face it, and the area that we were walking through in Remnant 2 was very clearly supposed to be an iteration of Ward 13, and on top of this, the oceans had completely dried up, which means one of two things. The root sucked up all of the water for its life essence, which could even be why the root was targeting Earth in the first place. 72% of Earth's surface is water, and in the next decade or so here on this actual Earth, you know, separate from the games, that number is going to increase because of global warming, and islands are going to float, continents are going to sink. It's just almost guaranteed to happen unless we kind of like dial back on the carbon emissions that we produce, which seems really unlikely. We've got the Paris Accord and we've had the Kyoto Protocol, and it didn't really work. So I think the greed for money has really just kind of ruined that for us. But that could even be how that iteration of Earth ended up getting infected by the root in the first place. So the other thing that could have happened is that the roots from that gigantic tree that Annihilation was in, the endgame boss that we just fought in Remnant 2, the roots could have gone down into the Earth and sprung up, and all of the water could have been pulled closer towards the Earth's core, and we just couldn't have seen any of the ocean from the surface itself. Which would have made all of the kind of Earth beneath the Tree of Annihilation a very, very marshy, soily, boggy place. We're also at the end of the credits now, so we're just about to see if... What's going on? What's going on? Don't you dare play more credits. I waited. I saw the accreditations. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. You made a really good game. Is he gonna pick up that thing and just be all like, well, that's all, folks? And just like a Looney Tunes circle. Oh, here we go. So what we're seeing is that he's walking away and he's choosing not to rebuild creation, right? Or he knows that creation is just inevitable. Those are all the story-relevant places as well that we went to throughout the campaign. All those locations that kind of phased in and out from the actual world itself. That's very cool. Because in this campaign, we didn't actually find the queen or anything like that. We found the... Great. We didn't fight the queen. We fought the, what's her name? Hive? No. Mother Mind. Mother Mind. No. No, that was the really frustrating one that we kept coming across. It was the non-temple relevant one. Basically, when you come into Yaesha, you find that pan that's just kind of sitting there at the side of the path that you're going past. And he's very easy to miss, but you talk to him and he's covered in the root, and basically it looks like all of the pan have essentially gone extinct. Simply because they failed in their fight against the root. All right, so we are back in Ward 13, post-campaign, baby. Why is the sky still all fucked up? Let's go look for some post-campaign dialogue, because I'm pretty sure that what's-his-face over here, Bo, is going to want to talk to us. Here he is. Hey, buddy.
Make sure you gear up before leaving town, traveler.
Do you not remember phasing out of existence?
Make sure you gear up before leaving town, traveler.
You do you. He's as brave as hell, isn't he? Okay, so I don't think we're going to get any in-game dialogue. We can go... What the hell is this? Oh, it's just Riggs Forge. I thought that was some kind of yellow item, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. We're going to go around, we're going to talk to the vendors and see if they've got anything new. I know for a fact that Whispers now has new merchandise, and I know this exclusively because I read the guide on how to unlock this really, really awesome secret, which we may even see in this episode, if not the next episode. I might dedicate a full episode to it.
I don't suppose you've seen Clementine out there. The talk about her is all skittish. I think Bo's gonna birth kittens and puppies at once.
You're not gonna believe where I found her!
Wait, for real? Folks around here have been worried sick about her. Well, don't just stand there gawking. Where is she?
I'm not gonna say it's another worldly being called the Keeper, because quite frankly, Cass won't be able to disambiguate the otherworldly beings from the Paxel tech that's standing behind the Rockcock, you know, selling rune modifications.
She's in a place between worlds called the Labyrinth.
The... What? You sound like you've been drinking too much of Mudtooth's tonic. You know that, right?
Yep, that'll strip the paint off a barn door.
It's true, I swear! She's not on Earth anymore!
Alright, well... Is she coming back?
No!
So long as she's alright, I guess. I mean, I barely knew her. But she seemed like she could make her own choices just fine. So now that you found her, does that mean you're here to stay?
Oh, God. Actually, I have to find these segments hidden throughout the world. I've already done that. Well, the Keeper needs me to travel through the Labyrinth looking for beings of power. Done that. I kind of have to save existence first by destroying the root on their home world. Okay.
I kind of have to save existence first by destroying the root on their home world. Yeah, okay. I just heard what that sounded like out loud.
I'm sorry. just can't believe all those words were put into the same sentence, or that I even understood some of it.
No, you didn't.
Our lives got pretty weird, huh? I guess we were asking for it, looking for fairy tales and all. Well, I ain't going nowhere then. I'll be here when you need me, or when you're done, whichever comes first. Just make sure you come back, okay?
I'm done.
Hey, stranger. Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been literally seconds. Okay, let's go back to the other mic. What do you have available? Ooh, she does have new stuff. She's got the Dead King's Memento, which increases health by a whopping 15 points. Holy shit! We have broken the game. Look at this ring. Oh my gosh. That is a jinkies and a half if I ever had any. What else? Burden of the Audacious. We've seen that one. It's pretty good. The Rock of Anguish, also pretty good. The Enlarged Heart. I have one of those when I eat too much meat in a week, so I know that that's probably not going to do us well. It's probably not going to give us any kind of speed buffs. Wink, wink.
Come back if you need anything.
Okay, I've seen what she has to offer. Let's talk to Reggie.
Greetings, traveler. What can I do for you?
I need to buy whatever you have, especially if it's new. He's got nothing. Oh, he's actually got the Butcher's Fetish from the first game. This thing was actually OP. Increases the critical chance by 15% and critical damage by 25% for 15 seconds after striking an enemy with a charged melee attack. It had the opportunity to be such a good utility item, and it's just not. It's a melee build thing. What garbage, Reginald? You should be ashamed. What else? Leto's Amulet. We actually need to buy this for the secret, so I'm gonna buy that right now.
Keep your wits
All right,
about you.
I've seen enough. Mudtooth, what have you got?
Traveler.
I'd like to see your wares. He has literally, oh, he's got a lot of FA. Look at how much FA he has. So much FA. Root water. Why the hell would anyone drink that? Okay, we've got a medic over here who is also willing to sell things.
What can I do for you?
I need to buy some things from your Russian ass. Doesn't really look like she has anything useful there. So we'll move on, I suppose. Oh, Whispers! Whispers has things. Hey, buddy. Don't worry, I know you can't speak. I won't shame you for it. Sky looks bad. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Yeah, I'll have a look. Okay, so wait a minute. The Leto Mark 1 gloves. Oh, this is literally Leto's armor from Remnant from the Ashes. We actually have the upgraded version of that. So I'm not going to buy it, but we do need to buy something that he is in fact selling. It's called the Explorer's something. What's majiggy? But it doesn't look like he's selling it, does it? He is also selling the Cultist hat, which was OP in Remnant from the Ashes, but I don't think it's going to do the same thing as in Remnant 2. It does look awesome though, doesn't it? Makes me look like a sexy cowboy. If only there were gunfire games. I am putting out a demand. Here is my list of demands. I want to see a cosmetic slot window. That I would actually pay money for that. I would pay like up to $5 just to have that as DLC. And many other people would too. Engineer we've still got equipped. We did get a new item, didn't we? Let's actually take a look at those. And we also got a new trait, so let's look at that first. We got it wasn't the Wayfarer. No. We got the Scholar, which increases experience gained by just a tiny amount. This was called Wisdom in Remnant from the Ashes, and it capped off at 20%. This one sucks, it caps off at 15%, and experience does not actually go towards unlocking more trait points, so that is absolute garbage. Thanks. Thank you, Gunfire. Thank you, Daddy Gunfire, for the crap haul. All right, let's go see this. Oh, we were looking at the items, weren't we? Okay, let's do that first. I think we have to go and take an item up to the Psychic upstairs. We also have the Spear that we could probably think about creating. Since it also doesn't say we have anything new in our inventory, we'll come up here and we will see if we can't craft another class item. Just on a suspicion. Also,
Traveler,
I wonder if there are alt kills with that endgame boss, Annihilation, right? One for not attacking the second phase and just waiting for his first phase to keep coming back before you wail away on that. It could possibly even sever the connection between the root and Earth, which may actually be awesome. All right, let's see what you can craft. He has nothing. Oh no, he's got this golden compass that we can craft. This, I think, is what we need.
I'll see you again, traveler.
Hey, so we got the Explorer Archetype. We actually need to upgrade this to level 10, so we will equip this literally immediately. We'll just got a new amulet. It was Leto's amulet. That's fine. All right, let's replace the Engineer possibly with this Explorer Archetype right here. So this one's kind of cool, actually. I was taking a look at this one on the wiki, and we are not going to get rid of Doggo. We just can't. Not only is Doggo the cutest thing in the game, but Doggo also revives us, and it costs no Dragon Hearts to resurrect him, so why get rid of him? He's literally a free companion, and we are playing solo. So the skills here, Planeswalker increases movement speed by 20% and reduces stamina cost by 80% for all allies. That's actually pretty good. Although, cooldown after 50 seconds, also pretty good. So 20 seconds, you can spend not walking around quickly. Gold Digger, dig into the ground to spring a fountain, which grants a random buff. Fountains last 45 seconds and their buffs last 20 seconds. That's crazy. Fountains can grant either 10% increased all damage dealt, 15% damage reduction, 2 health regeneration per second, which is pretty good, or haste, which is also very good. Holy crap! These fountains actually last longer than the cooldown speed. The fountain lasts for 45 seconds and the cooldown is 37 seconds. That is pretty nuts. And the Fortune Hunter as well increases the Explorer's treasure hunting sense to reveal special items within 40 meters for all allies. Lasts 60 seconds. That's cool. That is really cool. Also cooldown of 75 seconds. So for 15 seconds, you can't see loot. That's really cool. Scavenger increases the damage dealt per stack. What? Pickups increase all damage dealt by 0.5 per stack for 20 seconds. Ah, right, okay. So you pick something up, you get a damage buff. You pick up a bunch of things, you get a damage buff. It kind of serves speedrunners, I guess, because they, like myself, tend to run for a chest, pick up everything, and then engage in fights. Increase ammo, currency, and metal drop rate for the entire party by 10%. That's pretty good. Prospector, relic fragments discovered by the Explorer drop at a higher quality. Nice. And the self-discovery, which is using a relic, instantly fills scavenger stacks and prevents stack decay for 15 seconds. Whoa, okay, so that is going to be an additional... Every time we use a relic, will give us 10% damage increase, right? For 15 seconds and they won't decay. And then for an additional 20 seconds... Oh no, it only stacks 5 times, which is not great. Okay, so that's not amazing. I think the skills are definitely amazing. And of course, we get a trait here that increases our movement speed by what I can only assume is 1% per level. We're about to find out. It's a little foot. Where's a little foot icon? There it is, swiftness. Oh, it actually increases it by 15% at the top level. That's pretty good. Okay, I don't really know what to dump into at this point. Maybe handling? Weapon handling? Reduces weapon spread? Not really that handy. Wayfarer increases environmental movement speed. We could probably actually do with this. Let's dump into this. I know that is probably not the greatest thing we can dump into, but it bothers me. The amount of time we actually spend kind of transitioning areas as well to go and find loot is a little bit cumbersome. So if we can increase that, I will be in a very, very happy place. Great. So now we only need to get ourselves one adventure on Yasha. And before I go and activate that, I'm actually going to show you something that I missed in my last couple of episodes, which I probably should have noticed, that you guys might also find slightly interesting, if not a little bit, you know, of a detour. I think it's fine to go all this way for a bit of information. Now, if we came through here, and we remember coming through here, this was the door that we unlocked by taking a look at the bottom of this lamp. You'd look at the bottom, you find the code for the chest inside of Beau's room, Beau Ford's room, and that'll give you a key that unlocks this door right here, and inside of here, I think right there, you find the SMG, which is not actually a great gun, but on the other side of this window, that is actually where all of Leto's armor is right there, and Leto's Chicago typewriter, which is this gun right here that we're still using even to this moment, is right at that point right there. So you can actually see that little teaser. You'll be able to kind of figure out, if you hadn't already, that you can find a little location in the labyrinth to get that gun. You don't really need a guide, but it may be a little bit difficult to actually find the portal to go through. You know there is a portal to go through, though, because the portal is chained up in that room right there. Let's talk to the Paxil tech.
Greetings. Forgive me. I am not good with Paxiltic faces.
That is why he is wearing a mask. Okay, let's see what he can make.
Quality.
We can have him craft a bunch of random relics, but I don't necessarily think it's too useful. We could probably think about upgrading one of these really awesome mutators that we had. Which one were we using? Let's take a look, because I'm pretty sure there's one on our Lesba gun and one on our Enigma here that we definitely want to upgrade. Okay, so level 10 with this momentum one, critical hits from this weapon add 2 stacks of momentum, which increases critical chance. That's pretty good. I think we upgrade momentum since we are using a quick fire weapon. Let's craft the upgrade for the momentum item. Where is it? Slayer, Weapon Lord, no. Dervish, no. Deadly Calm, no. Battery, no. Where is it? It's not actually here. Oh, this is craft. Upgrade. Buddy, we need to upgrade. Oh, what else are we using? Mod use applies slow status on enemies within 7.5 meters. That's pretty good. Level 10 increases the weapon's range damage by 15% to enemies inflicted with slow status. Pretty good as well. Supercharger, no. Striker, no. Overdrive, no. Momentum, this is the one we want to upgrade. Let's put a couple of levels into that bad boy. Nice. Okay, now we are going to go to Yosha, and we're going to roll a couple of worlds until we get to the Red Throne straight off the bat. That is the next place we want to visit. I'm not sure if we can travel around still in this adventure. Sorry, the campaign itself, this one here. Let's find out. I don't think that... I don't think that Lasom would have changed that drastically after beating the... Oh, hold up. No, there is no primary objective here. The game is lying to me. No objective there. Labyrinth. No objective there. We could probably go talk to the Keeper again for some hidden dialogue, but I don't think it'll be terribly important. We've also got a little hidden icon right here too that we haven't... Oh, and here that we haven't explored. So maybe we'll go to there. Possibly after we get to the... Let's just do it on Survivor. We've beaten the game. We've beaten it on Veteran. I think that's pretty good for bragging rights. And now we basically want to get through this adventure as fast as possible. So we will try and go to... This is not the one we want to go to. We want the Red Temple or something like that, I'm pretty sure. So we'll re-roll this, Yasha, for Survivor again. And we'll go in here. We have it, the Red Throne. We got it the second try, which is pretty good, actually. Now, we actually also need to treat the Queen in a very, very specific way. And it's a little bit fiddly too, so I won't chance it. I will, because we don't want to do this entire adventure and not get the item that we want in the first place. Where is it? All right, we need the Archon Archetype. I think that's pretty much how we get to the Easter egg. Or not. Hard to tell, actually. You know what? I'll actually look it up in between episodes, and if it turns out that we do need to treat the Queen in a very, very specific way, I'll just do that, because I'm pretty close to, you know, ending the episode. I've got 6 minutes left. And I will try and fill in time as best as I can. With a little bit of content, I think. Let's try to take this wanker out as well. Ooh, he's got some health. I forgot he's got health. Nice. We dodged that one real good. We'll dodge through that. We got really, really good at fighting these guys, honestly. We took out 4 of them at once in the throne room when we insulted the Queen a few times. If everybody remembers that, that was hilarious. We probably also want to take these guys out because we want to upgrade the archetype that we just got, the Explorer archetype. Oh, look, there's another one. Here he comes. Ah, Chump City. You're so weak. You know, I don't think he should, whoops, we got hit by that one. I don't think he should have worn metal today. I think that was actually a really bad mistake. I know there's literally no way he could have actually knew that we were coming in with electrical guns. And I do also empathize with Ynsin culture. I understand that Ynsin culture also revolves entirely around one-on-one combat with melee weapons. I don't particularly give a hoot. What the hell is down here? Have we ever been down here? Maybe, maybe not. What is this? It's down here. We found a chest and what looks like another room. What the? I'm also surprised we can't just like game the system and walk up here. Like this is obviously walkable. I could get up there in a heartbeat. Even if I was 5 times my size, I could just crawl through there. That'd be super simple. We did just see that there though, so maybe if we go and invade possibly the prison and see if there's not like a hidden path that goes in there, that'd be really cool, wouldn't it? Can we walk up here? Probably not. No, of course not. Why would we be able to? Okay, I know where the throne is as well. It's just through here and then through another set of double doors, but we're not actually going to go in through there. We are instead going to come in through here. We're going to look at this giant door of root, and we are going to run into this wall right here. Here we go. We're in the prison. We're in the ziggurat, if you can call it that. This one's actually populated though, I think. We'll come in here, we'll get all of these chests, and of course, oh, we upgraded our ordinary mod duration. That's pretty nice. Can we go through here? Probably not. All right, I think we have to actually be arrested to go through that area. Oh, there's another place. Actually, this is the location on the other side of the room that we were just at. I see it filled out on the map now. So a bit of a shame that you can't just roll through there and get to that. But I understand that this hidden wall is there for a reason. Okay. Let's go and try and speak to the Ynsin Queen. I will actually look up the kind of, I don't want to call it a guide, but I don't want to fudge any of the dialogue options per se, so I will kind of follow along with what I'm supposed to be doing. Yacha, okay. So we need to be differential. The hell is differential? You're all about to learn with me right now. Differential means showing respect. Okay, so we need to simp for the queen. All right, let's simp for the queen. We can simp. I've done it once before. We can do it again. Oh, queen! I'm here to simp for you. My lady. My lady. Okay, let's skip this intro. We know what's happening. Who are you? What is this place?
Stands before the eternal empress, once and future ruler of Yesha.
Yeah, we actually got arrested, so we know very specifically that this right here is actually the Empress right here, and this is just some wanker sitting there ready to be shot.
For eternal life is not the same.
This is basically a body double.
From the crowd.
I apologize.
Her Majesty knows.
She's looking for validation from the body double, though, it seems.
Go.
But what is it?
The Paxiltech.
I've never been here before. Please, tell me more. Sorry, I keep cutting you off. Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
It deserves death. She desired, but the abomination be not her bane.
Kill the beast. What could be easier?
The path to desire. Prove there is one.
Great. So that's actually a very... Oh, I thought we could just attack them anyway. The beast she wants us to kill, I don't think we've seen on YouTube yet. I think I saw him in a stream. He is called the Ravager. He makes a reappearance from Remnant from the Ashes, and he is actually a bit of a an ass kicker. Let's jump over here. Whee! Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Up here, you will find the playlist that I'm currently curating for Remnant 2, and right up here, you'll probably find the playlist for Remnant from the Ashes if you're interested in the game that came before Remnant 2. And just down here, there's going to be a little doodad asking you to subscribe. If you do click on it, it would mean the world to me. Your click actually matters on my channel. I'm a tiny channel and I'm still trying to grow. It's difficult, I'm not going to lie. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.